Hello and welcome to another energy session by me. I wanted to do some ASMR tapping and I wanted to enlighten you about the types of herbs that can help open some of your chakra centers. So right now I have this beautiful shaman calcite. I am a medicine woman. I am a shamaness. I am a spiritual teacher. I am a Reiki master. I'm a walk-in soul. I'm a goddess incarnate. Welcome to my channel. Please follow my backup channel just in case this one gets deleted. I will put the link down below in the description box. And if you see these bits and pieces of plants on me, I've just cleansed and I feel really good. And they're Yagruma, which fights the evil eye, as well as Quita Maldición, which breaks hexes, curses. It's a spell breaker that breaks power of the tongue spells. It breaks candle magic. It breaks any type of baneful magic casted against your name or your person or anything to close your roads or block you from progressing. And so that's what you see up here. Okay, and I wanted to empower you today also with I am affirmations. So the energies of the universe today have been very heavy, and they have been because we've been going through GI solar storms. And when we go through GI solar storms, the cosmic angelics like to come to me, and they like to channel messages, okay? And I want to just shake any negative lower vibrations out of you. And let me get my rings on. We are going to do some glass tapping today. So just bear with me. And thank you for watching. I am grateful for every single one of you. Okay, so let me get my rings on. So I wanted to talk about the crystals that correspond with the root or the base chakra, which is your second main chakra after the Earth Star chakra. The Earth Star chakra is going to connect from under your feet down into Mother Earth, and that color is brown because it's very grounding and stabilizing. And then we move up to the root chakra, which is at the base of your spine, and you can also call it the, like I said, base or root chakra, and its color is red and it spins clockwise if it's vital and energy. And I also can read auras and I can read chakra centers. I'm telepathic. I am more than an empath. My powers are very much stronger than that of an empath. I also have premonitions. I'm a clairvoyant visionary. I'm a clairsentient, claircognizant, clairaudient, a spirit conduit, and so on and so forth, medicine woman. So I want you to just relax in the session and just take deep breaths. And we're going to talk about some rose petals and some, not hyacinth, but we're going to talk about some herbs that correspond with the root chakra and vegetables that can help awaken. Red pepper, red bell pepper. Also, you can do roses, okay? You can make a rose tea. You could use rose essential oil. You can use the crystal of red jasper. You can even use hibiscus, dried flower. So we're just going to shake out any lower vibrational energies. Also, another herb for root chakra healing is the cinnamon stick, which I love because it can banish and it can also bring in sweeter energies of life. And then star anise, which I absolutely adore this. I like to make herbal teas with this. I also want to mention, as we move up to the solar plexus chakra center, you could use, the sacral chakra. You can use herbs like turmeric, okay? You could use orange bell pepper or any type of vegetable or fruits, from Mother Gaia to open that energy center, whether it's you sauteing the peppers, if you want to do if you want to do a root chakra, sacral chakra, and a solar plexus chakra healing, you can chop up some red bell pepper, some orange bell pepper, and some yellow bell pepper, and you can saute it in ghee. You could saute it in your favorite extra virgin olive oil, sunflower oil, safflower oil, grapeseed oil, any type of oils, because that's also very earthy and it's going to ground you and center you. And you can also pour some turmeric if you're trying to do some sacral chakra healing. So the root chakra is all about security, stability, interpersonal relationships, familial relationships, rooting into the earth. And the sacral chakra is all about your creativity, your reproductive organs, womb healing, reproductive healing, creations. And then your solar plexus chakra is your powerhouse of your confidence and how you see yourself. And also it's about your self-worth and your self-love. And we're going to be channeling a lot today from some of my Anunnaki star mothers to open up and release any insecurities that stem from your solar plexus chakra, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start channeling because they want to channel. Rumpa sakatanda sakaaya sakata sakapanda sakaaya saka. Ainta sakatunda sakara sakato usaka upukoto uta anda sakaaya sakata asakoto uta. Rumpa sakanda sakai saka anda sakaya saka asako usuko una sakaaya saka. Aindaya sa isa usakana iyan andara ansara usuzuki umpasakata andasaka. And we want to talk about also how we can call in our guides, like our animal guides. We have animal spirit guides, animal totem guides, animal guardians that will come in at different parts of our lives to help guide us on our spiritual ascension journey. So let's just call in these guides now. Black panther, tiger, cheetah, some mammals and insects, moth, horse, cat, eagle, crow, canary, dove, cardinal, ladybug, snake, any type of animal or insect or mammal, manatee, dolphin, whale, or even a spiritual guardian from Arcturus or Andromeda, some dragon star mothers, okay? And we want to ask them to assist us on this healing while we transmute darker, lower vibrational energies and projections and those shadows into light. So I just kind of want to do some scratching on him because he really loves this. This is my shaman crystal, and he absolutely wants to help. Every crystal has spirit or a soul in it, as well as the trees have soul. If you go by the forest, there will be forest fairies and fairy elementals and types of. The wind has its own secret song. The wind has its own spirit. And if you listen to the wind, that element of air, it will speak to you. There literally is spirit in everything. The rocks, the trees, the sunlight, the moon, okay, the animals. So this is some crystal scratching, my calcite. He's very earthy shaman. And then I kind of want to show you this. First, let's shake some more of this rattle. And then I want to show you some rose petals and some beautiful root chakra herbs that could help you. Okay, so this is a mix of, like I said, I put a bed of rose petals on top. I kind of have a bay leaf in here, but this whole thing is of hibiscus dried flower, and you can place this on, like I'm gonna make a bed of hibiscus and roses and sprinkle it with some oil. So I'm gonna do some rose tea oil as well as some lavender oil, okay? And I am going to be lighting this up for us, and it's on a bed of bay leaves. And we are going to call in some of the goddesses that will help us, okay? Goddess Isis, Goddess Mayat, Hathor, Sun God Ra, and it looks like this. I'm going to kind of just get this rose going right here. Goddess Aphrodite, Goddess Athena, Goddess Inanna, Goddess Gremri, Goddess Sitri, Goddess Lilith, the light bearer Lucifer. Any type of archetype or deity that's called to you, that's empowered you or helped you in some sort of way, enlightened you, helped you through a dark path or a difficult time, this is an important time to call on this deity. Deities of the light, I ask that you come and you surround us with light and protection. Also, I call on some dragon mothers, dragon star mothers, and I ask that you shield our auras, cloak our thoughts, and protect us from lower vibrational jinn spirits and darker entities. Protect us from archons, protect us from all negative energies, protect us from the evil eye, protect us from the ill intentions and the ill motives of others, protect us from energy vampires, and protect us from alpha draconians and reptilians. And then you kind of want to anchor into this meditation because I'm going to take you through a very deep cleansing of your root chakra, connected also to your sacral and your solar plexus chakras. We're going to do a deep pulling and release tonight, and we're going to have more deities come in, and we're going to do an Anunnaki light language channeling, and we are going to release ourselves from any type of lower vibrational energies that may have anchored into us and influenced us negatively in some way, and we need to cleanse every single day. So we're going to start off with saying, my energy is protected. I am fortified in my energetic boundaries. No lower vibrational shadow spirit, no jinn, no type of energy that I didn't call on is welcome in my sacred space. I am powerful, I am God, Goddess, and I do not allow the line of projections that this person or this entity or the spirit attachment connects to me, whether it be their obsessions, their thoughts, ill will intentions, ill will motives, any type of sabotage, because they'll really try to sabotage you, but it just, you have to not let it affect you. So we are going to be pulling all of this out after I shake more, because I feel like we need to move these energies from the base of your spine, okay, the root chakra, the base chakra, all the way up like the snake of the Kundalini. When the Kundalini rises, you're going to feel sensations from your base root chakra going up towards your sacral chakra, up like a lotus flower to your solar plexus chakra, okay? So we're going to be releasing any type of projections or hooks from lower vibrational energies, from the projections of others, You are also going to be focusing on releasing, maybe forgiving yourself for something that you did long ago that you hang on to, and releasing any type of negative emotions that kind of tie to that. So this is going to be a huge purge spiritually, but it's also going to affect your physical vessel. So as I start pulling, some of you are going to want to scream. And if you are a goddess incarnate as well, or a god incarnate, you know about goddess rage, okay? Sacred goddess rage, right? That fire. If you need to go out into the woods and scream, if you need to scream into your pillow, if you need to wiggle and stretch, if you need to get up and do a tantric kundalini dance like this and sway your hips and move around and yawn, and I welcome you to do this. Or if you just want to relax and you just want to let me, do all of this for you and cut these cords, I also will do this for you. So I'm going to take my beautiful big smoky quartz. He's a shaman crystal and he assists me. He's got a very, very good energy. It's so pure. And he wants to assist you with pulling and taking these out. All of these hooks and cords. So let me just move these beautiful herbs here to the side. And we are going to be unhooking you from negative energy projections, and we're going to be unhooking you from anything that no longer serves you, right? And as well as past mistakes, okay? So I'm going to start just my. Okay, so this is some heavy, murky energy. So I'm seeing these as like dark gray cords. And it's very sharp, like viney, I can't explain. And we're going to be pulling out any type of shadow entities that may have latched onto you from the parasitic hooks, or the influences of energy vampires, or any narcissistic, narcopathic, sociopathic beings that you just have nothing in common with them. You're sick and tired of their abuse, whether it's spiritual abuse, emotional abuse. Of course, if it's physical abuse or emotional abuse, there is help available, okay? You also want to take that action, okay? And you need to kind of do what you need to do. I can only do so much as a distant shamaness healer, and I could tell you how to protect yourself, and I can give you all the herbs and give you all the tips, but ultimately it's up to you to take action because it's your life, okay? So when I start pulling, I want you to take a deep breath, and I want you to just inward, and then when I cut, release. Okay, so when you release their archonic, parasitic, energy vampire hooks, or their negative energy influences, or you release their anchor from you, because some of them anchor into you, And you're going to see the Kita Maldición and the Yagruma going up my arm. Excuse me, the Yagruma. So, I like to cleanse daily with herbs, okay? So, I like to boil my herbs and take showers and then let them cool and then pour them over my hair. So the juices from the water, after it cools, it stays in my hair. So if there's any projections from lower vibrational entities or hateful people, or people who give us the evil eye, or maybe competitive people or insecure people, or any type of that negative pessimism or pessimistic energy, it bounces right off and it goes right back to them. So this is really good. And then I also like to drink herbal teas and make my own herbal tea concoctions, if I need more protection. If you need more protection, as I should say, you could put cloves in it, star anise. You can put, there's so many protective herbs. I know for the washes, I like to use not only Yagruma and Kita Maldición, but I like to also use Angelica, rue herb. Rue is very potent and strong, and I actually put some in this mixture today, or this evening, as I should say. And I want to kind of just you know, let you de-stress tonight, let you relax, and just pull all of this gunk out of you. Maybe it's been anchoring into you. Maybe you've been feeling ultra heavy or ultra stressed lately. Maybe tired, maybe dizzy, you know? So all of these can affect you really badly. Okay, so I also want to tap on some of this beautiful tiger's iron heart. Okay, and I'm going to add a Reiki symbol, and I'm going to start fluffing your aura. I'm so sorry about the lighting in here, you guys. It's just really cool tonight, but that didn't really help. But I want to just, maybe that will help a little bit more. I don't know. But I do want to say that when you're more balanced, you come into the state of calming energy, of calmness. So these rose petals are just so divine. Also these beautiful hibiscus. I don't know why I keep thinking hyacinth. Maybe this is my guides telling me this is the flower I should try and find next. Okay, so I want to just kind of get a crackle going if this works, because this is my last one and I'm like OMFG GGGGS. So let's just get this going here. And even though it may not be the whole thing, I'm still grateful for this to work, because we're going to purify our environments. We're going to purify the air of any lower vibrational anchoring energies. I'm always like, gosh, one day can I please have a good lighter? Like, please. So we're going to get a crackle right here, kind of, and then I'm going to try 2 attempts, but for some reason with these essential oils, okay, the roses are, here we go. The roses and the hibiscus, I'm trying to get this to be lit. There we go. And then the star anise. And we're just going to bring back that good juju. We're going to bring back you back to yourself. Okay, so kind of want to get like a better light, but I'm not sure how this is going to work. That's okay because it's still burning. The rose petals, the bay leaf. I also wanted to tap on my citrine for your solar plexus chakra. So this is my beautiful citrine points right here. Okay. Oh. And this is really good not only for manifesting and using that point to manifest in your grids, but this is really good for opening that solar plexus chakra and balancing it again. Your solar plexus chakra is so very important because it's the powerhouse of you, okay? It's your accomplishments, it's your confidence, it's how you see yourself, it's your self-esteem, it's your self-worth, it's your self-love, okay? So we want to open this back up. So this beautiful citrine is here, and I'm going to do an intention on an incantation. Okay. Citrine, open our solar plexus chakra up, the powerhouse of our self-confidence, our self-love, so we're able to see ourselves in our ultimate magnetic, beautiful truths. And thank you so much for clearing out any lower vibrational energies or anchoring hooks from anyone who maybe verbally or emotionally got to us, and release it now and make me bloom into my highest self and make me do acts of care to love myself more and to recognize that I am my own creator of my life, and I am the goddess of my life, or the god of my life. I meant to say the goddess or the god of my life. And I'm going to show myself how much I love myself through acts of care and self-forgiveness and kindness to myself. So it is. So you can basically, state these declarations, these, incantations out loud. And it's very empowering, okay? So you also want to focus on your sacral chakra. Yes, but I want to focus on this beautiful sunstone crystal and the sunstone organite crystal, which can tie into the solar plexus, yes, but also the sacral, because it looks like a coral color if you really look. I'm sorry about the lighting. But it anchors into your solar plexus, but also, to your sacral, to your creativity. And then I really want to share your carnelian. So the carnelian crystal is really great for that third energy powerhouse center, which is your sacral chakra, which governs your creativity and your creations, and also your reproductive organs, your ability to create art or music. And also this also calms relationship temperaments, like relationship fights or flare-ups and anger. This calms it. You just have to ask it to. So we are going to infuse some Reiki in this and kind of work in your sacral chakra space for a little bit. And you can state and declare out loud, I am powerful. It is safe for me to be powerful in my creativity. It is safe for me to create and have the ability to create from my highest self for the greater good of all. And you also can take your turmeric and you can sprinkle this into any herbal teas that you make. Sprinkle this onto, you could cut up some orange peel, sprinkle it in that to make a really nice, with some cinnamon sticks and star anise to make a, really nice concoction for, good vibes to your home. You could throw some allspice in there and cloves to make it feel very comforting and more like, cozy. So turmeric is wonderful also for anti-inflammatory benefits. And I also want to focus a little bit on the Earth Star chakra, because a lot of practitioners forget how important it is to anchor into Mama Gaia. So its color is brown and it's under your feet, and it connects from the soles of your feet and your heels and the base of your toes all the way down, anchoring into Mama Earth, Mama Gaia. So a really good crystal for this can be bromite or any type of brown earthy crystal or a crystal with brown in it. So like if you ever go out, if you're in North America and you have the pleasure to live out west on the West Coast, or the more towards the West Coast, or even in North Carolina or Colorado or Nevada, Oregon, Arizona, Utah, there's Washington, California, there's beautiful crystals out there, even Arkansas and Montana, and it's just so earthy and so beautiful. And I'm sure that you could find crystals, that correspond to your base chakra. I'm trying to find, your Earth Star chakra. And so the closest one I could find is my dragon star, dragon egg one that my dragon mothers like for me to use. So she has brown in her. Okay. She also can do a sacral chakra too, and kind of connect to the base chakra and also the heart, because it's kind of a pinkish hue. And I just want to kind of swirl the energies to try to just move about stagnant energies, because I'm very tantric kundalini goddess, okay, and shamanist ability. And I want to just really have this crystal anchor into you and then anchor you into Mama Gaia, because it's important to be rooted in our truth, and it's important to feel safe in our environment and to be rooted where we are, right? it's the foundation and the stability of us. So we are going to do an incantation. I am safe. I am protected. Thank you, Crystal, for assisting me and us in the greater good of anchoring into Mother Gaia, for your shields, for cloaking of our auras and our physical vessels, and thank you for your protection and your grounding and stability benefits, and so it is. And it really impacts your mood when, like significantly, it brings you really up when you take an herbal shower and you use also Olympia soap cleanse, which I want to share with you a really great cleanse of this soap that I got to, and she goes by Blessed Queen Mystique, and it's Olympia soap, and it's very, very earthy, and she has a shop, it's called Blessed Queen Mystique, and you can order it directly from her website. It's Olympia Curandera Green, and I always ask her to specifically make it all green for me because she sells it in a 2-pack. So if you request it and tell her, because she sells it another one that's like a soap that's like you use on the second day after this. But me, I personally like just the green Olympia one, because if you're a target of any type of bullying or negative energy or archonic attacks or just hatred and evil eye on a daily, whether it's in your workspace, in your family, or wherever you are, it's important, it really is important to cleanse, okay, on a daily, to protect your energetic boundaries, to cleanse your auric field and your energy, okay? Just as important as it is to nourish your physical vessel and put excuse me, like, you know, beautiful Mother Nature herbs in it. And I just ran out of this, and it's a lavender essential oil that I get from this Chinese dollar store kind of near me, and it smells so divine. I actually want to put some on. There's like a teeny bit left. Oh, it smells divine. I wish that you guys could smell this. And then I want to do some glass tapping, like I said. And you could use Mother Gaia's herbal medicine to calm your mood. You know, it's pure, there's no additives or chemicals. Cinnamon sticks, star anise, bay laurel, the leaf of bay, rose petals, turmeric, oregano, basil, tarragon. There's so many herbs that you can use. I also can make herbal bath teas. I can make candles. I can make sprays, elixirs, soaps, tinctures. Before the attacks, I had a shop, a spiritual shop on Etsy. But this was long ago, from 2014 till through 2021, and then I opened another shop in 2022. But I was defeating a lot of darker magic from secular witchcrafts. So this is where a lot of my knowledge comes in as well. And the Mother Gaia's herbal plant remedies will come in handy, to where all you have to do is ask it to. So like if you wanted to open up some coffee grounds, and sprinkle them into your alchemy for added power. You can do that. And always thank the herb. Sorry. And we have smoky quartz here. And this guy has protected me so much over the years, and I've cleansed him. He's self-cleansing, but I cleanse him even more. And then I want to show you another smoky quartz. It's a window egg seer stone. He's beautiful. Look at the inclusions in there. And then I want to show you some of my Lemurian quartz. Let me see if it's in here, which he should be. So I have some celestite in here. I also have some labradorite. And here is my Lemurian quartz down on here. And he's got inclusions in him of like smoky quartz and black tourmaline. He's very protective. But the smoky quartz, the one I just showed you before that one, he wants to help cut. So I'm going to be pulling with him and cutting cords out of you. So take a deep breath when I pull, and right when I cut, exhale, okay, and release. So inhale. Also, I want to mention how I can call in my cosmic angels of fire, my cosmic angelics. Cosmic angelics, my angels of fire, thank you for your protection and transmuting darker energies to light and allowing me to release them with ease and grace. And thank you so much, and so it is. So it's important to really be conscious of your energetic connections and the energies you keep around you and the energies you allow in your temple and in your auric field, so you can stay pure and so you can stay to the light. And if you are a darker feminine and darker masculine and you were, from the dark, okay, that's your path. It's like we all have our own. I am a spiritual warrior. The previous soul who incarnated in this body, she was like a winged warrior, and she had wings, so she had really bad back pain before I came into this body. She was always working to clear that out, but it's gone now. So I transmuted it out of the body for her, but it came from those evil eye narcissistic attacks and their jealousy and their attacks over her life and like their sabotage. And just what I hate about this, and I hate that word too, hate, but is that like the darker ones, or the ones that try to come for you, they will try to paint you out to be someone you're not, and then they'll try to get others to see you in that light, in that view of like distorted perception. So that's why it's important to keep cleansing our auras, stating and declaring protection over our auric boundaries and our energy fields. It's important to drink plant medicine and teas, take a bath tea, take a shower cleanse. It's important to focus on our chakras and keeping our physical vessels as well as our energy clean and healthy. So in order to do this, we incorporate a lot of healing through Mother Gaia's herbs and the crystals. The crystals all have souls in them, and through the elements, right? So I have on my arm earth, air, fire, water, as well as runes that are very protective. And I'm the 999 frequency, which is manifestation. Okay, so manifesting your best life, living out the life of your dreams, being an alchemist or a god or a goddess of your own life. I hope that you guys enjoyed this session tonight, and I will bring you more in light and truth. Namaste.